Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Finally, football is back for us with Barcelona winning to 2-1 against Valencia to start of our La Liga campaign. To be honest, it was a decent game from us, not too good and not too bad. So today I will talk about the game between Barcelona and Valencia. What actually happened in the game, how did our players perform, and what are the pros and cons of this Hansi Flick style and all this. So make sure to watch till the end. So let's begin. To start off, Barcelona were playing in an almost 4-1-2-3 setup with Bernal being a single pivot, and at times he was also playing as third back, and both Marc Casado and Rafinha as interior, with Casado almost playing in front of Bernal at some times to provide him a cover, and in attacking transition, Bald was shifting up to left-hand flank, and Ferran Torres was drifting in to play as second striker. So that's how we were set up, mostly. And again, just a reminder that our main players are still out or injured. So Hansi Flick somehow made a good US of what he had. Let's start first of all with cons of Flick's system, because I guess everyone saw it, that we were shit in defensive phases of the game. We were being opened by Valencia with an ease, and to be honest, I knew this was going to happen, because this is Hansi Flick ball. Like, you guys have to understand, there is clear differences in both style of play of Xavi and Hansi Flick. Because what Xavi wanted was much more possession, calmness and control, almost a cheap knockoff of Manchester City. But Hansi Flick, he doesn't care about anything else but goals. He just wants his team to be as ruthless as it comes. So when you look at us play, there is clear lack of control in midfield. But still, we improved that as well in second half when Pedri came on. But due to our highly attacking nature, we leave a lot of spaces in behind for our opponents. We were poor in defensive transition. And this will happen because Hansi Flick Bayern Munich were also poor in defensive phases of the games. They used to concede a lot of goals. But the only key differences there was that they used to bury their chances, and we are not. There is clear lack of chemistry in the team, especially up top, and this system clearly needs a proper left winger. Without a left winger, we would be in shambles. Let's talk about pros. Now, this are a lot, because when you look at downsides, we just need to improve yourself in defensive transitions and need a left winger. As for our players' performances, Cubarsi was sensational today. He made 3 clearances, and one of those was a goal line clearance because stupid Tier statue passed the ball in front of Valencia players, and his shot was cleared by cubarsi. Even though he was pretty close to getting sent off, Koundé, a decent game, was involved in both half of the pitch. Ball day. A good game from him. He came back from a long injury, was involved in the equalizer, where he crossed the ball to Yamal. He was good today, but he just lacked a bit of match sharpness, and his positioning at times were really poor. He was later on sub due to knock. Luckily, it wasn't an injury. He would play against Bilbao. I would really want to see how good can Balde become under Hansi Flick. Then Marc Bernal, top-notch. He was amazing, to be honest, for this guy was man of the match. He doesn't do any flashy stuffs, just plays simple football. He was so calm on the ball. His composure was brilliant. He was playing a single pivot to my surprise, and believe this guy is just starting right now. Day by day, he would improve and finally be our piece to solving the problem. That Sergio Busquets left, AMD same, Marc Casado played the full 90 minutes, and we can see why does Hansi Flick was trusting this too and didn't want a DM because this is looking really good. Casado today was our engine. His work rate is admirable, and same Rafinha, a good game from him playing as an interior. He got the penalty. Because of his constant runs in behind, Rafinha is not good at taking on the defenders, but he is really good when he makes those runs in behind. They are almost perfectly timed. His work rate again. He compensates his skill from his handwork and determination. Ferran Torres, I just have one thing to say. How the fuck did we pay 55 million for him? Brother is worth 0 penny. He is so poor. He can't even play property. He had such a good opportunity to score when Lamine Yamal did a roulette and made a through ball for him. He should have buried, but he couldn't. I will be honest, we should sell him at all cost. Then Lewandowski, good game, scored 2 goals, was looking sharp to say the least, and same Lamine Yamal, decent game, got an assist for Lewandowski. Goal was playing decent enough, lacking a bit of match sharpness. Overall, I am just excited to see what we can do this season if our whole team is back with a proper left winger there. A lot of things that we need to improve, but for now we should enjoy this 3 points and move on forward. But this system is something else because we were moving very quickly. The ball was switching from one phalanx to another in moments. Even though the passing accuracy was a bit bad from our team, still, our press was excellent, our intensity, and we actually improved a lot in second half, to be honest. and if we had buried our chances, we might have had won the game by at least 3-1 scoreline because our XG was almost 3.06. We created 5 big chances and missed 3 chances, so we have to improve our finishing at all costs. So to put in simple, the Hansi Flick style is high risk, high reward. And let's wrap up with few matches that happened yesterday, with Liverpool beating Ipswich Town 2-0 to start off the slot era, and Arsenal winning against Wolves 2-0 with Havertz and Saka, both scoring a goal. It was an interesting game, but to be honest, I watched the game, and they are really in need of a striker because Kai Havertz does everything right, except his finishing. If he starts to bury those chances, and not only him, if Arsenal as overall unit improves their clinicalness up top, they are unstoppable then because they are doing everything right, but they are just not able to finish those games quickly if they do that. This season, it would another banger of title race. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel, that would help a lot, and thank you for watching the video.